guess my question to you is like, what is a simple budgeting rule I can use to start managing my money like today? Right? Because
probably the most important thing that you or anybody should know, and what really helped me when I finally started figuring stuff out is knowing the number. When I say knowing the number, I mean, you got to know your plus or minus, meaning if you have X amount of dollars going out and you have X amount of dollars going in and you don't know what that difference is, that's a problem.
yeah,
Okay. You got to know.
yeah,
Okay. So the biggest thing I would tell anybody is overspending or not budgeting or not being aware of the number is a detriment to you. And, it might be better than you think it is. Once you do the numbers, once you type it up,
sure.
it might be worse, but regardless, you need to know it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you know, okay, when I say budget, I mean, you gotta write down everything.
Yeah.
Your streaming services, the 3 that you don't even know you still have, your Netflix, your gas, your groceries, your rent, your mortgage, whatever it may be, your car note, your car insurance, your son's. One of my most expensive bills is feeding my child. Okay. And I'm talking, it's crazy. So you've got, like, you really have to know what it is. You got an Excel sheet, do it on whatever you got to do. And you got to get that number and you got to memorize that number. And then you got to understand how much money you're bringing in.
Yeah.
And after taxes, what are we bringing in? What's hitting the checking account?
That's good.
And as soon as you know that, there's power in knowing that.
Right.
There also might be fear in it because you might realize more is going out than coming in.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you keep moving like that, it's just gonna dig you deeper.
Right.
So as soon as you know the number, knowing the number is key. And then at that point, if you're starting at 0, let's say you're plus, let's say you got 4,000 going out every month and you got 6,000 coming in. We got $2,000.
Yeah.
Awesome. Most people don't have that, but if you do,
sure,
we need to figure out how much of that we can start doing something with, how much we can start saving, how much we can start stacking. If we got more going out than coming in and we're floating credit cards to get us by, which a lot of people do, then now we have to have a different conversation.
Yeah.
We have to, as a family unit, we got to come together and figure out what are we going to cut out. We got to figure out if somebody's got to pick up a few more extra hours at work. Or we got to figure out if we got to downsize.
Hey.
It's uncomfortable to talk about.
It is.
But more money can't go out than coming in.
And it feels like being honest with yourself is the best because you're just sweeping it under the rug.
You're running from it.
Yeah.